Hello, everybody. My name's Rain, Lights Up Lover, whatever you know me as. I'm so happy that you're here. We are going to be looking at the Grammy nominations today. So, as you can see from based on what I've got going on in the back, I am a predominantly pop music enjoyer. However, I love folk music. I look at country music and I pay attention to what's going on in like rap and R&B music. I mostly love the women in all of those categories. I just wanted to get my live reaction and what I think will win based on my first look. I'm so happy that I can talk about this positive thing, especially since things are not so positive in America right now. So, let's look. Okay, so I'm going to be looking down because I have them pulled up on my laptop. I'm looking at NPR. This was published not even an hour ago. I want to list what I'm hoping for first. I'm hoping to see Sabrina. I'm hoping to see Beyonce in the country categories. Even though it is a Beyonce record, it is such a statement for them to put her in the country categories, even though I don't think that they will. If Cowboy Carter is not nominated for Album of the Year, I'm going to be really upset. I'm looking for Casey Musgraves. I know Taylor's going to be there, but I'm really not excited for that. Just because there were a lot of good albums that came out this year, but I just don't think that it was, for lack of better terms, connected enough. I think it was kind of all over the place, and that was a reflection of how she was at the time, and I understand that. But I don't think that just saying, oh, it's a mess because she was a mess is a good critique for Album of the Year. It's just, let's see what we've got going on, okay? Let's look. I'm terrified, actually. Because while a Grammy is not a big deal anymore, it also is a big deal. So that's something also to keep in mind. Just because you win a Grammy doesn't really mean that much anymore, because they are known to, make mistakes and then award albums that don't deserve it later. And then, it's just all really subjective. So I think that's all I have to say for this intro. We're going to get started with Record of the Year. I think it's important to look up what the criteria is for each thing that we're going to be looking at. So Record of the Year goes to the producers, goes to the artist's performance, right? It's not just about the songwriting, which is what Song of the Year is. It says, Record of the Year award at the Grammys recognizes a single track and honors the artist's performance as well as contributions of the producers, recording engineers, mixers, and mastering engineers involved in creating that specific recording. So think of it as what it sounds like and the performance of it is Record of the Year, and how it was written and composed is Song of the Year. We're going to look at Record of the Year. I'm terrified, actually, because this is always a very interesting thing for me to look at, because I have very different answers for what I think are Record and Song of the Year every single year. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, first of all, I'm already knowing that Fortnite is going to be listed in all of these things, and that is not worth that. Okay. We've got Now and Then by the Beatles, Texas Hold'em by Beyonce, love. Now and Then feels like a throwaway of it's the Beatles, we have to count. Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter, wow. We have 360 by Charlie XCX. I'm happy with that. I'm fine with that. That doesn't bother me at all. I don't have that much to say. I liked that song. I don't love that album as much as other people love that album, but I'm fine with it being here. I don't think it will win. We have Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish. Expected. I'm fine that it got nominated. I don't have a ton to say about that one. I think it sounds really cool. Phineas is really good at what he does. The lyrics are good. They're not amazing, but like I said, this is performance and production of a song. So it makes sense for it to be in this category. Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. Love that it's here. I think it needs to be in song and not record. I just don't think that the production is what people are paying attention to in that song, if we're being so honest. I love him, though. I'm really excited for his Super Bowl performance. Good Luck Babe by Chappell Roan. That feels kind of like they felt like they had to, if I'm being honest. Because I love that song. Love it. I'm listening to the lyrics. The production does not do anything for me, really. Same goes with Fortnite, is I'm just not listening to the production and the performance of that, really. I'm really listening to the lyrics and the song part. So I think that should be in Song of the Year. Who do I think will win this one? Okay. If they don't do it throwaway and give it to Beatles, which I hope they don't, because that will be infuriating to so many people. I personally, I think that Espresso or 360 has it. I don't know. They might do the giveaway and give it to Birds of a Feather. If I'm being honest. Do I want that? No. What I would want to win is Espresso. Because if you think about the SNL thing, you're listening to the production and that's what's making it stay in your head. I think those are the final contenders, and I think they will give it to Birds of a Feather, but I want them to give it to Espresso. Next we have Song of the Year, which is, let me look at what they say the definition of it is. Song of the Year award at the Grammys honors the songwriters who composed the song. This award focuses on the composition itself, including melody and lyrics. Unlike Record of the Year, which recognizes performance and production, Song of the Year is all about the songwriting. I adore songs because of the songwriting. I'm an English major in college right now. I love to analyze words. I love to listen to what people have to say, and I love to interpret what they want to say based on what they have said. This one is big for me. This one is something that I'm going to probably bash pretty seriously, depending on who wins. Okay, we need to talk about who is listening to Die With a Smile? Who's listening to that? I don't understand why that's so popular. Also, a bar song, Tipsy, we're done with that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We've got a bar song, Tipsy, Shaboozey. We've got Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. Die With a Smile, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. Fortnite, Taylor Swift, Post Malone, whatever. She's going to be in all of these categories. I don't think Tortured Poets deserves pop vocal album at best. That's all I'm going to say. We've got Good Luck Babe, Chappell Roan, once again. Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar. Please, 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 Sabrina Carpenter. Texas Hold'em, Beyonce. Okay. My first initial thoughts are, Please, Please, Please is so good. It's just good. It's just a fun song. I think Not Like Us deserves this. Birds of a Feather is here because Billy's here. It's going to be here. I'm seeing a lot of Chappell Roan. I think that Good Luck Babe definitely deserves to be here. If it won, I would be happy. I think they're going to give it to, I don't know. This one is really hard. I don't think Beyonce's getting either one of these. Die With a Smile is not winning, but it might, because they have not given Grammys to Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga in a while, and they're probably itching to. So, Fortnite is not getting this. Not Like Us deserves, but it probably won't. A bar song is not. I think Record of the Year, Birds of a Feather, probably. And I think Song of the Year. That is so hard. Because I think they're going to pick Good Luck Babe. But I think based on lyrical content, Kendrick Lamar ate that song up. So really, he deserves. I'm not surprised by these, but I'm confused at where the direction's going, if I'm being so honest. It's clear that they're looking at TikTok popular songs. So, okay. Oh, Best New Artist is stacked. Okay, let's do Best New Artist. Best New Artist Award at the Grammys recognizes an artist, duo, or group that has made a significant impact on the music scene during the eligibility period. So, I've seen people say, like, Sabrina Carpenter has made so many albums. How is she just now Best New Artist? Best New Artist is looking at what time did they make the most impact on society, on culture, on music. Okay, we've got Benson Boone, Chappell Roan. That is not Chappell Roan. Doechii, Khruangbin, Ray, Chapel Roan, Shabuzi, Teddy Swims. Okay. I get it. I get it. I promise. But what are we doing? The only people that I think have made an impact in this list are Chapel, Shabuzi, Sabrina, and Teddy Swims. I'll give it to him, even though I don't personally like anything he does. Benson has not made enough of an impact. I can't tell you a single impact he's made other than doing backflips. That's coming from someone who cried because she couldn't get Benson Boone tickets. So, like, I love My Little White Men, but My Little White Men don't need awards. So, like, we can move past that for a little while. We've got Shawn Mendes and Harry Styles already. I think this is between Teddy Swims and Chapel Roan. I think they will give it to Chapel Roan. I want Sabrina Carpenter to win. Are you kidding me? That's got to be a mistake, right? I'm looking. Jack Antonoff is not nominated for Producer of the Year non-classical. Oh my God, what? After he did Tortured Poets and Short and Sweet, we're not nominating him. I don't know enough about any of these producers except Daniel to know that they don't deserve it. I'm sure each person in their own right has lots of things under their belt that they earned this nomination somehow. Daniel will be getting this. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. And I think this actually might be them making up for not giving Chapel all of the things that she's nominated for. Wow. That's really interesting. Wow, wait. I'm about to get mad. Okay. Sure. Okay, we have Best Pop Solo Performance. Let's see what the Grammys say is the criteria for this. The criteria for Best Pop Solo Performance typically includes vocal quality, emotional expression, technical skill, and overall impact of the performance. Judges look for a clear and powerful vocal, emotions and connection with the audience, technical proficiency in singing or playing an instrument, and the ability to leave a lasting impression. I have to say, I'm going to be honest here, I'm surprised I'm not seeing any Gracie Abrams yet. I really am. We've got Bodyguard, Beyonce. Okay. Love that song, by the way. Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter. Apple, Charlie XCX. Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. Good Luck Babe, Chapel Roan. Chapel Roan has got this in the bag. Chapel, the way she eats in Good Luck Babe, yeah. That is absolutely the path that I think they're going to take. I'm scared, though, because I don't know what we're doing with Beyonce. I don't think they're going to give it to Bodyguard. They might give it to Espresso or Birds of a Feather. I don't think Apple's getting this one. I think that this is a throwaway of they needed to include Apple because it became popular on TikTok. I don't think Espresso fits the criteria very well. Apple definitely doesn't. Bodyguard, I don't think it's enough of a emotional display of vocalization. Good Luck Babe or Birds of a Feather have this for sure, and I hope it's Good Luck Babe. Best Pop Duo or Group Performance. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. No, this one's kind of stacked. Okay. Okay. So we're seeing Gracie Abrams. Us by Gracie Abrams featuring Taylor Swift. Levi's Jeans, Beyonce featuring Post Malone. Guess by Charlie XCX and Billie Eilish. The Boy Is Mine, Ariana Grande, Brandy, and Monica. Die With a Smile, Lady Gaga, and Bruno Mars. Okay. This feels like we're also doing so many throwaways. Because this nomination is telling me we might not be seeing another Ariana Grande nomination. Which is scary, but we haven't gotten a pop vocal album, and I do think she'll probably get that. You look at this, you could take the Diva Brat Summer route with Guess with Billie. You could take the Stan Twitter route with The Boy Is Mine, or Us, if we're being honest. You could take the Die With a Smile route and give it to some of the greats. Or you could give it to Beyonce and Post Malone with Levi's Jeans, and it would just kind of be like, yeah, sure, diva. I love that song. Okay, who I want to win? This is hard. This is the first one where I'm like, I really don't know where they're gonna go with this. Wow. I think they'll give it to Gracie Abrams of Taylor Swift with Us, just because Gracie is not gonna be in any of the other stuff, if I had to guess. There's only one more thing that I can think of that she is gonna be nominated in. And they will have to give something to the Stan Twitter girls. So I think it's probably gonna go here. If I had to look at what song I like on this personally the most, it's Levi's Jeans. But I think I do want Gracie to get some recognition for something, so Us, sure, we'll go with that. I think they're going to give it to Guess by Charlie and Billy. Just because it makes the most sense if we're looking at who will be tuning in to the awards. They do try to please people a lot. We're seeing a theme with that. Best Pop Vocal Album is next. We're looking at the definition, and we're seeing the Grammy Award for Best Pop Vocal Album is given to the artist who creates albums with at least 51% of the total playing time consisting of newly recorded pop vocal tracks. The award recognizes artist, producer, and engineer mixer if they worked on more than half the album. Okay. So we're looking at literally which pop diva won this year. That's what we're looking at. Okay. First of all, it's all women. We love to see it. We love to see the girls. Oh, the girls are going to probably be mad about. But I don't think... Okay, I have a lot of thoughts here. We have Short and Sweet, Sabrina Carpenter, thank God. We have Hit Me Hard and Soft, Billie Eilish, expected. Eternal Sunshine, Ariana Grande. I don't know about that. Okay. We have Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess, Chappell Roan. And The Tortured Poets Department by Taylor Swift. Coming from not looking at the Album of the Year category yet, they're probably giving Taylor this one. Oh my God. Okay. I don't know Album of the Year, so this makes it really hard. Billie's not. We're not doing that. We're not giving it to Billie. I don't think we're giving it to Ariana Grande. Although, they might be hankering to give Ariana something because it's been a minute. And that one was presented as a really emotional album for her. So maybe they'll take that route. Short and Sweet deserves. If I'm being honest, I would love to see it win Album of the Year. I would love to see it nominated in a second. If I go over there and it's not nominated, I swear to God, somebody's getting punched. Rise and Fall. Meh. Like, I get it, but I also don't. Like, I want to, and I think it's more of like the aesthetic that people are really hooking on to and not the album. And I keep saying that, and I'm gonna stand behind it. This one's either probably going to Taylor or Sabrina. Okay, we're looking at Album of the Year. Album of the Year award at the Grammys is given to recognize the best album of the year. Here is the criteria in simple terms. We love to see it. The album is judged on its artistic and technical excellence. Members of the Recording Academy, which include artists, producers, and other musical professionals, vote to determine the winner. The award goes to the artist, producer, recording engineer, and mastering engineer of the album. The award celebrates the entire album, not just a song or a track. We're also not looking at the impact of the album with this one, which is really something to remember. Oh, I'm terrified. Let's look. Oh my God, I'm terrified. Oh, thank God, Beyonce. Oh, I was so scared for her. That's been my girl this year. That album is so good. Okay. Here are the nominees for Album of the Year. New Blue Sun, Andre 3000. Cowboy Carter, Beyonce. Short and Sweet, Sabrina Carpenter. Brat by Charlie XCX. Volume 4, Jacob Collier. Hit Me Hard and Soft, Billie Eilish. Rise and Fall, Chappell Roan. Tortured Poets Department, Taylor Swift. Let's talk about it. Oh my god. They better give this to Beyonce. I swear to God, they better give this to Beyonce. I think the top 3 in the running for this are sadly Cowboy Carter, Brat, and Rise and Fall. But I think they will give Chappell other things to not give her Album of the Year. I don't think we're giving Taylor this, and I don't want them to give Taylor this. That's coming from someone. I literally have a picture of Taylor Swift and Harry Styles right here. Like, that is my big sister. I also have 2 albums I need to listen to. I need to listen to Andre 3000's album, and I need to listen to Jacob Collier's album. That's immediately going to the top of my priority list. Okay, we're looking at Best Alternative Music Performance. Neon Pill, Cage the Elephant, loved. Song of the Lake, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. It was fine. Starburster by Fontaines, loved. Bye Bye by Kim Gordon, I haven't heard. And Flea by St. Vincent, we're back. We are back. I think if we're looking at performance, Flea better win. Flea better win. Best believe Flea better get it. They will probably give it to Fontaines, if I had to guess, though. Just because they're going to want to give them something. Okay. Best Alternative Music Album. Wild God, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Okay. Charmed by Clairo. Oh my god. They said no Clairo shade in this house. Clairo, oh my god. Collective by Kim Gordon. I haven't listened to that. What Now by Brittany Howard. That was amazing. All Born Screaming St. Vincent. This one is stacked. The only one I haven't listened to is The Collective. Brittany Howard deserves, and I think they will give it to Brittany Howard. Who do I want to win? Charm by Clairo, of course. I'm a Clairo girl forever. I think she deserves all of the hype she gets. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with it. But I just truly, I stay in my lane when it comes to music that I don't know. Because I'm not going to speak on it if I don't have enough knowledge to speak on it. I'm a pop girl. I'm a folk girl. I don't get into the other stuff because I don't think... Well, I get into it. I listen to it. I don't think I have the authority to speak on it, really. Because I don't know enough about the logistics of it and how it works and what makes a good rap song and R&B song. And country song, even. Okay, Beyonce is in the country categories, people. Beyonce's in the country categories. Okay, we're looking at Best Country Solo Performance. 16 Carriages, Beyonce, wins. Better... Oh, Casey's in it. God. My girls. Okay. I'm Not Okay by Jelly Roll. The Architect by Casey Musgraves. Thank God she's here. I was waiting to see her. She should have been an Album of the Year, but whatever. Bar Song Tipsy and It Takes a Woman by Chris Stapleton. Oh my goodness. Okay. First of all, Beyonce deserves... Casey Loki deserves too, though. But Beyonce deserves the emotion in that song. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. 16 Carriages, and I think they're going to give it to her. They have to probably give Jelly Roll something, but I think they're going to give him something else down the road. Best Country Duo or Group Performance. We have Cowboys Cry 2, Kelsey Ballerini with Noah Kahan. Two Most Wanted, Beyonce featuring Miley Cyrus. Break Mine, Brothers Osborne. Bigger Houses, Dan and Shay. I Had Some Help, Post Malone featuring Morgan Wallen. So, first of all, what do I want to win? Well, who would have thought? I want Noah Kahan and Kelsey Ballerini to win. Will they win? No. I can tell you who's going to win, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be mad about it. I Had Some Help with Post Malone, and Morgan Wallen is going to win. And I'm going to be fine with that. I'm sorry. It was a good, catchy song. I'm sorry. Sorry to the girls. Sorry. Best Country Song. Oh my God. Oh yes, thank God. Oh. Okay. The Architect by Casey Musgraves. A Bar Song, Shabuzi. I Am Not Okay, Jelly Roll. I Had Some Help, Morgan Wallen, Post Malone. Texas Hold'em, Beyonce. Oh my God. I think this might be our only chance to give something to Casey Musgraves. And that terrifies me, but I think that's what's going to have to be done. I love Shane McAnally. This is definitely between Texas Hold'em and Architect for me. I want Architect to win. I don't know that it will. I don't know. Beyonce is scaring me. I don't know what to think. Best country album. Love what they chose with this. I love what they chose. Okay. Cowboy Carter, Beyonce. F1 Trillion, Post Malone. Deeper Well, Casey Musgraves. Higher, Chris Stapleton. Whirlwind, Lainey Wilson. Let me just start off by saying I don't like Lainey Wilson. I'm sorry. I don't like Lainey Wilson. Now, the rest of these, stacked. Stacked it up, baby. They stacked it. I don't think Casey's getting this, even though I want her to so badly. She is my second favorite album of the year. I don't think Chris Stapleton made enough noise with this album. I haven't listened to it yet. It is on my list. It's now at the top. But I love Chris Stapleton. They love to give him awards. They love to give Casey awards too, but if we're looking at Cowboy Carter and F1 Trillion, I think they are probably... I don't know. Cowboy Carter has more country elements than F1 Trillion, I would argue. But I think they're going to give it to F1 Trillion just because it's Post Malone's first time in country. That's probably what's going to happen. And I'm just going to have to deal with it. Okay, I'm so happy that you sat through that with me if you did. I'm happy with most of the nominations this year. I usually am really upset about it, and I am upset at the fact that they did seem to lean on kind of culturally significant songs, but that's not really a huge deal for me just because I know that that's what they're going to do anyways. Every year they do that. Don't know what this really means for Taylor. I don't really know what this means for Beyonce. All of my pop girls are nominated in a lot of the categories, and I'm going to have to really sit down and decipher who I think is going to get what based on what they're nominated in, based what they are not nominated in, and based on, if we're being honest, how much the Recording Academy has a bias towards Taylor Swift, because they desperately try to make up for Red and Reputation not getting anything, and it shows. Sorry, my phone completely fell off the tripod, but I'm going to come back later with a video of what I think deserved and how I think they're going to calculate this whole thing, probably by the end of the week. Just because I have other apps that I post my music opinions on, and those kind of come first. This has turned into a vlog. Hello. I'm so happy if you followed me through this, and I'd love to hear your opinions on both what I think and also what I need to listen to in the categories that I didn't know too much about. So, with that being said,